feeling of appreciation and gratitude, and even saying thank you, is one of the most powerful phrases, the most powerful frequencies that the universe responds to. Now, when I say thank you, I'm talking about saying thank you to absolutely everything in our lives, the things we prefer not to have, and the things which we consider our gifts, the things that come into our lives that we love. This video is specifically about saying thank you to difficult situations or challenges that we have in our lives. I just made a video as well about saying thank you to the gifts or the things that we appreciate in our lives that we prefer to have, and I'll leave that in the description. So let's get right into it. Thanking what we prefer not to experience is a very key aspect to our spiritual growth, but also just our growth as a human being here on this planet, being in these bodies. When we have a feeling or an emotional thought or a situation that we prefer not to have, we say thank you to it. And why is this important? This is important because it begins to deconstruct or deprogram the subconscious part of us, which is the actual mechanism that generates the thoughts and the feelings and the experiences in our outer world. So by saying thank you, it begins the process of deconstructing this mechanism which we call the subconscious programming, which tends to repeat over and over again in our lives, these situations. Expressing gratitude for what we prefer not to have not only deconstructs this subconscious programming, but it also allows a space for to change our perception of reality, one in which is a lot more free, a lot more joyful, a lot more happy. And we're not actually denying what is happening in the outside world, but we're changing our reality from the inside out first. So by saying thank you, we're not manifesting more of unwanted experiences, but we are beginning to clear, to move through, and to deconstruct the subconscious programming at a very deep level, so we can begin to experience life much more freely and much more joyfully. So let me give you just a quick example of this. I had a boss a few years back who was difficult to be around. And when I say difficult to be around, I mean he would make fun of me. He would show me everything that I was doing incorrectly. The energy exchanges between us were uncomfortable, and I'd tend to avoid him as much as possible. However, I began to use a process where I said thank you within myself for the feelings that I was experiencing when I was around him, the situations that were occurring, and I would thank them because I knew that it was a part of me that needed to be released. Additionally, I would thank them because I knew that it was the last time that these situations were there and they wanted to be released. So as I started to do this within myself, saying thank you, embodying this appreciation within me, additionally, I would find ways to appreciate this person. I would appreciate maybe his clothes. I would start with very surface level things. Then I would appreciate that he had a very big job to do and that he was handling it in the best way he knew how. So as this thank you began to happen within me and this appreciation for this other person, our relationship began to magically change. He went out of his way to help me and mentor me through the sales process, and it became a very enjoyable experience and kind of transformed into this healthy relationship that I had never expected, just by saying thank you. So I hope this video has helped you. I know that saying thank you has dramatically changed my life for the better. It's changed my relationships with people. It's changed the way I view difficult situations. It has helped me internally and has also changed my outer world as well. So just try it. Learn how to appreciate more. Have it become a habit, a healthy habit. Appreciation and saying thank you. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the light side of life. Bye.